routines that you do to have a good week, a good month, a good day? What are some of the routines the minute you wake up? You probably read a book, go to the gym, watch TV. What are some of the routines that you do?
Routine?
Yeah.
uh, Routine. Well, every day is different, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna show you something right now. So
Yeah. We'll
look
see.
at my phone.
Yeah.
You see, I have this background. This
Okay.
is the national championship. That's, you see, 200. I am 150. That's the time I want to see.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you the screenshot later.
Yeah.
So
We'll put the screenshot there.
right.
Yeah.
What I did, I created that screenshot to motivate myself every single morning when I wake up, because I'm not a person who likes to wake up early in the morning. I freaking
Not a morning
hate
person?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So
So you drink a lot of coffee in the morning just to keep
no,
yourself?
not really, not
No,
really.
just
I just, I just go, I just wake up, get myself cup of coffee, get a breakfast, and be ready to roll. As soon as I see that background, it just motivates me. Like,
Yeah.
I have to do it.
go
I
work.
have to do it.
Yeah.
And trust me, it's not easy to motivate yourself right now when swimming, basically, it's not my job. It's just the hobby that I do right now, right?
Yeah.
So it's not that easy to motivate yourself, but since I started something, I want to finish that. I want to make sure that I finish it. I mean, if you plan something and if you're aiming for it, so
You have to go out.
you have to go.
Yeah.
I hate stopping somewhere midway. I hate not putting the check mark right next to the task that I do.
You feel like you're one step behind your actual goal. What do you do on your days off? Like, do you just watch Netflix? Do you go for a walk? Do you spend time with your family? What do you do on your days off?
Right. Depends. Sometimes I'm so tired I don't even come out of my apartment. I just stay in my apartment. Sometimes I would go and walk in the city. By the way, I love New York. I'm so happy living here, so I just love spending my time walking around, looking at people, and listening to music and stuff like that.
Just in your own world, just talking to yourself.
You see, some people need company to feel good. I don't really need the company. Not saying that I never have any company. I still have friends.
You like being by yourself and just.
I don't mind being by myself. I have no problems with that. I love going to concerts. I love going to live events. I love going to theaters, and not really movies, but
What kind of music you like for concerts?
Different kind
All
of music.
type of?
For example, the last concert I attended was the metal
Metal.
music.
You
It
like,
was
you like
Slipknot.
the high pump
Slipknot.
energies. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just like getting into a mosh pit. I just like pushing everyone around, jumping on top
All that
of
stuff. Yeah.
someone's head. So, but I don't just listen to metal. I listen everything. I like rap music. I like hip hop. I can listen to classical music. Actually, I lied. The last concert I was at was the classical music. It was some orchestra from back from Russia visited New York, so I went to see them with my friends. So it was the last concert that I attended. But so it goes.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, anything.
Wait, so you can speak Russian and English, right? So how did you learn how to speak English? Was it your school, or how did you learn how to speak English?
Yeah, everyone learns how to speak English in school, but the way they teach us in our schools it's not really good. So I had like a tutor that that was helping me.
Yeah.
And then when I came into the country, I had some base. I knew the words, but I wasn't really fluent, and it was a little difficult.
Process,
but it's you get used to it. I went to school. I had some American friends. So
you got used to it. You got used to the culture and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I know you play professional right now. You're swimming and doing all that good stuff. What's life after this? After playing professional, when you get older, what's life after that?
Well, we say that once you are a swimmer, you're always a swimmer, and I guess this is true because, I tried a bunch of different things once I graduated the school. Because when I graduated the school, I told myself that I'm never ever coming back to the swimming pool because I was so tired of swimming pool. I spent 4 hours a day practicing there. I spent another 3-4 hours working there, and so it was enough for me. And so I tried myself in a bunch of different things. I worked in marketing, I worked in sales, I worked in restaurant business, but then I realized that I actually miss swimming. And I believe, and I hope a bunch of my customers think the same way, that I
Yeah.
have a talent for teaching
Okay.
swimming.
Yeah.
And so,
So like be like a coach for swimming, or
you see, my idea about coaching is a little
Yeah.
different. I'm not coaching. I'm not specializing on coaching like professionals. However, I can do that.
Yeah.
I work at the swim. I work at the high school. I teach the swim team there.
Okay,
But
yeah.
my business is revolving around teaching the swimming for the beginners, for people who are scared of water. I want to bring into the world the idea of how important it is
Yeah.
to be able to swim, because swimming is not just doing the laps, right?
yeah.
If you think about, swimming is the gateway sport for a bunch of different activities.
Okay.
Let's say I'm gonna be like, yo Charlie, let's go and surf.
Yeah.
I don't know how to swim. Yo Charlie, let's go and dive off, jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
how to swim.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm trying to teach.
Get people to that. Get motivated them,
I'm
yeah.
trying to explain people that swimming is actually
Yeah.
a really entertaining, fun, and useful way to
Help them out and all that.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's a
so-
good thing though. You're teaching a little, like, is it concerned more about young people or just like any age?
any
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
I teach adults. I teach kids. Anyone, honestly, anyone.
So I know you're playing professional wise swimming, right? Who do you look up to? What motivates you? Who do you look up to? Who inspires you?
Well, when I grew up, when I was a little boy, there was a one of the greatest Olympians in Russia. He was his name was Alexander Popov. So he was 4 times Olympic champion, 1992 and 1996. So
Wow.
he was like my idol. But obviously, as I grew up, we had Michael Phelps, we had Ian Thorpe, the Australian swimmer, we had Ryan Lochte. So we had a bunch of big different swimmers who made
Yeah.
our sport more popular. So,
yeah.
and right now, who do I look at right now? You know who really motivates me? There is
Yeah.
a guy. His name is Anthony Irvine, or Irvine. I might be able to butcher his name, but
Yeah.
you're gonna check it up and
Yeah,
put
we'll check
his
it
name
out.
right here.
Yeah.
Right. And this guy won the Olympic Games first time in 2000.
Okay.
And then he came back into the sport 16 years later and won another gold medal in 2016. So imagine 16 years apart, and in between 2000 and 2016, the guy got into the drug addiction problems. He went through rehabilitation.
Oh, wow.
So he was
He had major
he was
problems.
walking on the
Yeah.
edge. He didn't understand what he wanted from life, and when he
Okay.
actually went through everything, when he was on the edge, when he got through the addiction, he understood that, hey, it's not real life. For him, real life was
Yeah.
swimming, and he was able to come back
Yeah.
and win. So that you can understand,
Yeah.
to be able to win for a 50 freestyle in Olympic Games is it's unique, you know.
Yeah.
50
The
free-
reality hit him. Yeah.
50 freestyle
Yeah.
is the most competitive swimming event, because that's the most popular event. That's what people swim most of the time. So, and he was able to win the Olympic Games, and I think he was like 35 or 36. I might be wrong,
Oh, wow.
but
That's a
for
pretty-
swimmers, it's really old. You know, even
35.
for soccer players,
Yeah, 35,
Cristiano
36.
Ronaldo is considered to be pretty old
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, right?
Yeah.
But for
For some-
swimmers, it's like
old.
what? It's super old.